Who's hungry? The Deli's open. Hey guys, Marco D'Angelo here with another edition of Marco's Deli, powered by WagerTalk.com. Hey, if you love these videos, you appreciate the free plays, do me a favor, hit the thumbs up button. It really helps the channel out. Leave us a comment. That helps even more. And be a part of the family. Hit the subscribe button if you're not already subscribed. Almost 250,000 of you are subscribers, and you're notified every time we get a new video up for you. You'll never miss a free play from me by subscribing to the channel. All right, enough about that. Let's get to why you're here, and that's a couple free plays from me. And we're going to take a look at tomorrow. Let's start with the baseball play, and then we'll also look at Game 7 of the Western Conference Finals. Let's start in baseball tomorrow. We've got the Boston Red Sox are going to be playing the Cleveland Guardians. I like this pitching matchup. We've got Parker Messick going for Cleveland. He has been consistent for Cleveland all season long. He's allowed 3 runs or less in 10 of his 11 starts. In the one start that he didn't, it was only 4 runs. He's been the epitome of consistency all year. Now, Sonny Gray goes for Boston, and even though Sonny Gray has a 5-1 record for the season, it's a little bit misleading. He's got a nice ERA. It's 3.27. He's pitching well, veteran pitcher, but I'm looking at his last 6 starts, and you want to talk about catching a break. Listen to who he's faced in his last 6 starts. He's faced the Minnesota Twins twice. The Twins, 27-30 on the season, losing team, 3 games under 500. He's faced the Detroit Tigers twice in his last 6 starts. The Tigers, major disappointment this season, 22-35 on the season. And he's faced Kansas City, another team disappointment, 22-34 on the season. The one winning team that he faced in that 6-game stretch was the Philadelphia Phillies. They're, I think, 3 games over 500. So it's a little bit misleading, the numbers he's putting up. We also see that over the last 30 days, Cleveland's been playing good baseball as a team. They're 18-9. And going back to the start of 2025, when I look at the Cleveland team, when they're facing a team that's averaging 4.4 runs or less per game at home, they're 35-14. 35-14, and that's what Boston is. I think they're averaging like 3.8 or 3.9 on the season. So we're going to go ahead and make the first play for you guys here on Marco's Deli. We're going to go ahead and take Cleveland tomorrow. Go ahead and specify those pitchers, because this is the pitching matchup we want. Messick versus Sonny Gray. Before we get to that Western Conference Finals, I want to tell you guys what is happening over at Wager Talk with me. Guys, we're on a nice run. Over the last 9 days, 16-9 overall with all of our plays. You know what we've been doing. Ultra consistent. Guys, number 1 in the NBA, money won since 2020. I'm number 1 in the NHL in money won since 2021. WNBA, the last 2+ seasons, number 1 in money won in the WNBA. All of those sports are in play right now. You can come on board. This is the final weekend to get that 3-day package for $49. Take advantage of that. That special ends May 31st. Also, we've got a very special offer that we're running right now. If you like the plays I give you and you don't want to miss a single play, that's all sports, including the specialty sports, like whenever I release big plays, horse racing wise and so forth. And next Saturday is the Belmont. You want to come on board for the rest of 2026? We got a deal for you. $699. That's right, $699. You can get everything through the rest of 2026. What a deal you're looking at. Regular rate for a month of service is $299. You're picking up the rest of the year for $699. Head on over to WagerTalk.com. Grab one of those specials. You'll be glad you did. All right, let's look at the Western Conference Finals. And boy, did we get what we thought we were going to get with these two teams. A lot of people said that this was basically the NBA Finals here in the Western Conference Finals. Now, I do believe the New York Knicks are going to have something to say about that when they face whoever comes out of Game 7. But these two teams have lived up to it in giving us that Game 7. However, they've not been competitive games. Even though it's a 3-3 series, we've had some major blowouts in this one as these teams seem to be zigging and zagging back and forth on beating each other. So what are we going to look at here for Game 7? Well, we could look at taking a side, but I think we're going to look at taking a total. And I found some real value in a total play here. Let's give you the history, first of all. When you get a Game 7, history has shown us that the under has been the play. 12-1, I think, the last 13 to the under. Now, Vegas is no dummy, okay? They know that too. And the total in Game 6 was 219.5. The total for Game 7, they've adjusted it. It's 212.5. That's a 7-point adjustment from Game 6 to Game 7 because they know what history has shown us. They know what the public's going to do. They're going to bet the under. Well, I should say the sharp bettors are because knowing the history of Game 7s. So they made a major adjustment. Was it too much of an adjustment? Maybe. Are we going to go with the under? Yeah, but we're not going to do it for the full game. We're going to do it for the first half. And here's why. When the total was 219.5 in Game 6, the first half total was 106.5. The first half total for Game 7 is 108.5. We're getting 2-point higher number, more cushion for the under on a total that's 7 points lower. That is a lot of added value there, mispriced, in my opinion, by Vegas, especially with the fact the way they over-adjusted the total. Because a lot of times when you get the full game total and it might be a dead under the whole way, and all of a sudden, because it is a Game 7, elimination game, the team that is behind will foul. They don't want to give up, okay? They'll trade 2 points for 3 points all day long if they're trying to come from behind. And you often see in the final 2 minutes of a game, in an elimination game, where it could be very low scoring, all of a sudden there's 12 or 15 points scored at the end of the game because trips to the foul line and 3-point shots by the team that's behind. Well, if we go first half, we don't have to worry about that. And we're getting the added value of this number being 108.5. I'd tell you to go ahead and get that 108.5 right now because I don't think that's going to be around come game time on Saturday. We're going to go ahead and go under 108.5. First half, Game 7, Spurs and Thunder. Now, guys, if you like the way I break games down in detail for you, well, that's what my paying customers get as well. I give them the breakdown on all of these big plays while we're doing what we're doing. So every time you buy a play from me, not only are you getting a play and we're going to try to make you some money that day, we're also trying to make you money long-term, teaching you how to handicap. So if you want to come on board, take advantage of one of those specials that I talked about. And even more so, if you like these videos and you want to keep seeing more of them, well, you got to do your part too. Give us a thumbs up, leave me a comment, hit the subscribe button. All of those things help the channel grow. And if the channel grows, I bring you more free plays. That's the way it works. Guys, till next week, I'm Marco D'Angelo. Let's eat good in the deli this week. I'll see you next Friday, once again, with another edition of Marco's Deli. Good luck this week, guys. Let's cash some tickets.